I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes in a love fade, right? Maybe we should stay in bed, pretend that everything's the same, just a little play pretend, right?
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Also, if you are new, welcome. We are starting off this video strong in the kitchen. It didn't need too much going on, but it did need a good tidy up. Today we are doing a little bit of everything. I had a bunch of stuff on my to-do list. I wanted to get the rug in the family room cleaned. I had groceries being delivered. And then I know I mentioned a couple videos back that the boys' closet has just gotten out of control. I have asked them to go through it and clean it and organize it. And I think they're just too overwhelmed because they do it to a point, but it just quickly turns back into the chaos that you're gonna see here in a little bit. So I wanted to go in and take the time and really organize it for them before they got home from school. And then when they got back from school, we went through and downsized anything that they felt like they weren't playing with anymore or needed anymore. But starting off the morning, I just, like I said, wanted to get the kitchen organized. Big thing was I knew this order of groceries was coming, so I'm always like, okay, let's get the kitchen clean. That way, when the groceries get here, I can put them on the counter and put it all away. I love Walmart delivery. If you have been following me for a while, you guys know we've been using Walmart delivery for years now. And even before Walmart delivery, we were using their pickup before their pickup options got really popular. I actually started using their pickups way back in 2018. When Bobby got deployed, it just made it a lot easier. I had two young kids. At that time, I was doing everything myself. He wasn't around to help, so not having to go to the grocery store and lug around two small kids to shop and everything made it so much easier. And then when we moved down here, with us doing so much remodeling, we started doing the grocery delivery because it, once again, made our life a lot easier, saved us that little bit of time of back and forth, and we've been doing it ever since. So this is always my go-to, makes life so much easier. This wasn't a huge delivery. I was just doing some restock. As you can see, we were completely out of sugar. We were running low on flour, cereal, all the things. So I was just going through and just doing just the basics. This wasn't like a fruits and vegetables and meats type delivery. This was more of just all right, went through the kitchen and these are things that we're running low on and we just need to restock. I do want to take this time though and thank you guys. This is such an amazing community. You guys know, if you follow our family vlog channel, we recently talked about some hard stuff that's going on in our life, and Bobby and I had a really hard time talking about it, but we knew people would have questions and whatnot. So I want to thank you guys. You guys are amazing. The messages I got and the comments and everything, it's very, very appreciated because there's times where you can feel very alone and secluded in situations, and you guys are amazing. Literally, I love this community so much. You guys look out for each other. I see comments all the time of people that may be going through hardships, and you guys comment and respond to them, letting them know you're thinking, praying for them. And then even when I talk about things that sometimes I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm going to get hate on this, you guys are always there to support. So I did want to take a little bit of time. I know it's sappy, but really give you guys a big thank you. You guys have no clue how much you have meant to my family's life, and how much you guys mean to me. I know it seems silly. I'm just some girl on the internet and we don't really know each other, but I feel like with a lot of you guys, there's plenty of you that I have had like long drawn out conversations with, and I really do feel like you are a part of our life and our family. So big thank you. I won't get too sappy. I will stop now. But I did want to take this time and really, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for understanding and for being so kind in a time when we're dealing with a lot of people that haven't been very kind. So thank you guys.
In case I'm running late, there's no time to wait. Run, 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 run. Basement vibes, inner fight. I can't hide, trust a Godspeed.
So it's funny, my boys have never been big cereal eaters. However, Freya loves cereal. Absolutely loves it. However, I am learning that when I give her certain cereals, like on this day, I had filled the bowl too much with cereal and milk, because if it gets soggy, she then doesn't want to eat it anymore. So certain cereals, I have to make sure to give her just a little bit, let her eat it, and then if she still wants more, give her more, because the second it gets soggy, she is like, nope, done. So that is a new one for us having to deal with. It's funny though, she goes through phases. Like for a while, she was all about eggs and toast in the morning. I was making that every day, every single morning for her. And then for a while, it was just toast with jelly. And lately, it has been cereal. She has been all about the cereal every single morning. So I'm curious what her next obsession is going to be. But it's definitely what she does. And she does that with everything, like fruit. She'll be like on a orange kick and be eating oranges all the time, or grapes, bananas, and then just one day completely stops. So it's always difficult because I'm like trying to stock the house. The kids are easy. I always know what the boys are going to eat in the house. And for them, it's usually anything that is quick and easy that they know how to make. So obviously, when they're in school, a lot of their meals are at school, but we all know summer is coming quickly, so they're going to be home a lot more, and that's when they enjoy like those quick grab and go type things. So anytime I can do like cut up a lot of fruit and a lot of vegetables that they can grab easily. Otherwise, they are grabbing for those frozen pizzas and ramen. Ramen is Xander's favorite food. It's actually one of those things that we got him a ramen shirt because he loves ramen so much. So yeah, it's going to be interesting coming into summer soon. I'm going to have to start doing kitchen packing with kids home, when I'm used to the winter where it's just like those snacks after school, and then we make dinner, and then sometimes I'll have a snack before bed. So routines are definitely going to be changing soon. But as you can see, I moved into the family room. So big thing when I know I'm going to shampoo a rug or carpets or anything is I want to make sure to do a very slow, thorough vacuum on that area. So this is sped up, so it does not look like I'm doing it very slow, but I really, really take my time vacuuming this. I've noticed it just helps so much more. You're not getting the clumps of animal hair or anything like that. You may get a couple, but if you really take your time and vacuum first, it makes a massive difference when it comes to the actual cleaning process. It also makes it that your shampooer just does a much, much better job. I often get asked what my favorite shampoo to use in the carpet shampooer is, and it varies like a lot of my other cleaning products, but the OxyClean carpet shampoo is usually my go-to. I love that. I like the way it smells. I like the way it cleans, but I've also used Autobahn. That one works really, really well. So if you don't like the smell of the OxyClean, you could try the Autobahn one. And then I have tried using just like Tide and a little bit of bleach, and it works well for me, but I have also heard horror stories. So my recommendation whenever you are trying a new carpet shampoo is to test a small, discrete area on your rug or carpet. Because I would hate for you guys to use any of my recommendations and then it not work for your home. Rugs, carpets, they're all made out of different materials. They're different colors. So what works in my house may not work in your house. So always recommendation, if you're trying any type of new cleaner or chemical or something like that, always do a test spot in a non-discrete area. That way, if it doesn't work, you're not kicking yourself down the road.
Can't trust nobody, 'cause that's what you wanted, to keep us embedded. Loved you for, but you gave up again. Sticks on my body.
And here you can see just how gross that water gets. It's insane to me because I feel like I keep up with our rugs pretty regularly and it just gets so gross. But I guess that's real life, especially with a house as full as ours. But it always feels so nice when I do get this done. Just to have everything, it smells fresh, it looks fresh. It just is always just a nice little reset of our family room. I do, though, want to take this time real quick and thank FlexiSpot for sponsoring today's video. They actually sent us this chair, and it has been great for the family. It's been something that obviously Grandma has really enjoyed, but then Bobby and myself as well. This is the FlexiSpot Recliner XL6. You can see it lays completely flat. I was shocked how flat this got, but it is also a lift chair. So if you have elderly in your family or just anyone with any type of mobility issues, that's really nice. But one of our personal favorite features is it has a massage and heating function. That is so great for Bobby's back, neck, and spine. And with the adjustable headrest, it fits to anyone's comfort. So Bobby obviously is a lot taller than I am, so fitting to be very comfortable for him, but also very comfortable for me is really, really nice. This chair is priced really affordably. I know you guys know before I did YouTube, I worked in furniture sales and interior design, and I know chairs like this with features like this normally cost close to $2,000, and this chair is less than $500. So super affordable. I love that it has this little lumbar pillow. You can either use it behind your neck, behind your back, or in some cases where if you're dealing with swollen legs or needing that extra blood flow, turning on the heat function and the massage function and then putting this pillow underneath your knees is super comfortable and feels really, really nice. We got it in this beautiful brown leather color, and it's been holding up great with the dogs and the cats and everything. And because of the dual motor, it has independent controls of the backrest and footrest with a weight capacity of up to 400 pounds. You can see everybody in the house has really been enjoying it. Actually, there's been many days where I'm like telling the kids, okay, you have to get out of the chair so that Grandma can actually use it, since she's the one that if she's not in her room, she really needs the chair. But it is super comfortable. However, they have so many additional options and features, so definitely check out my link in the description below and don't miss out. I also have an exclusive code for you guys for an extra $50 off. Plus, if you buy one, you'll get $50 off, and buy 2 units, you'll actually get $100 off. So let's make 2024 your year of ultimate comfort. And once again, a big thanks to FlexiSpot for sponsoring today's video. Oh, you might be wondering about these new cushions. So I got these cushions because the old ones had just gotten worn down, and I was honestly sick of the white. So replaced those with the blue ones, but then it was on to the kids' bedroom. This closet, as you can see, like I said, it's just gotten super overwhelming for the kids. So I wanted to go through and just organize it out. I knew there's certain things, like my kids don't play with their stuffies anymore, but to them it's like memories and collectibles. So they don't want to get rid of them. They love their stuffies. They have them Lanky Box stuffies, and I think not Fortnite, but I don't know. They have specific ones that came in collections, and they absolutely love them. So I had to figure out how I could like put them in here. They don't really care if they're seen or stuff or need to be grabbed on a regular basis. They just want to keep them. Like I said, it's more of a nostalgic thing. You guys know me. I am big on decluttering and teaching the kids the benefits of decluttering and having less things, but I also don't force it on them. When they have things that they really enjoy, I don't like force them like, oh, but you don't play with it, so get rid of it. We don't do that. I feel like that actually would do the opposite of teaching them the benefits of decluttering. So going in here and doing the first go around, like I said, myself, where I went through, organized it out. A lot of this stuff, like their guns and stuff, I know they play with this all the time, especially if they have friends and stuff over. They'll go outside and pretend to play zombies or whatever. They love playing with this stuff. Not Bobby. He looks like Bobby. I'm talking Xander, Bobby's little clone. He had this board in here that was for his science fair project this past year, which he wants to keep. So I just wanted to put it behind his little cube organizer because he wants to keep it, but obviously where he had put it was not working whatsoever. But once I was able to go through, organize this all out, I then, like I said, had them come in and help actually do the decluttering process. It's really easy for kids to get overwhelmed, and I always mention this, how often as adults we'll mention how we're overwhelmed to do a project, but then we like put it on our kids. And I think it's very important that our kids do things and learn and whatnot, but at the same time I feel like if it's something that I'm getting overwhelmed with, them as kids and not fully developed and functioning brains, it's got to be way more overwhelming for them. Plus, I just remember when I was a kid, how overwhelming like cleaning my bedroom sometimes felt, especially my closet, because my closet as a kid definitely looked like their before shots on a regular basis.
I'm gonna give my all, 'cause I don't care if people will stop and stare. Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly into the sky. Let me be all that I can be. Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly into the sky. Let me be all I can be. Let me be all I can be.
The kids are also just growing out of things so quickly. So they had some shoes in here that I knew didn't fit. So right away, I got rid of those. Any random like trash and stuff, I got rid of right away. But the big thing was like their car tracks. They don't really use their car tracks anymore. They used to play with them all the time, but they've gotten to a point where that's just not something they're as into anymore. But you can see this was maybe 10-15 minutes worth of work, but massive difference in these afters. And this isn't even the after I had the kids come in and declutter. I had them go through the top shelf with me together off camera, and we downsized it and made it look even better.
I'll be free.
whenever I'm in their room, I like to just give their room a whole reset. The kids know how to make their beds and tidy up their toys and laundry and whatever. But I always figure that once to twice a week that I come in here, if I'm coming in here anyway, I come in here and give it a just good reset and get everything looking really nice. Plus, then I can send the robot vacuum in here to give it all a really good vacuum. I probably only come in here with the actual like mop and stuff about once a month. It's really all that it needs to really get a good mopping. The robot vacuum does a really good job. As you can see, Minnie likes coming in here also. She's actually hilarious. In the morning, she is obviously always around me. But when I get up and it's the weekend, so the kids are home, her first stop is always running into the boys' bedrooms and waking them up. Every time. I know if she bolts out of our bedroom, she is going directly for their room to jump on their bed and lick their faces.
We're not getting younger. In the bed we made, I lay wide awake, but I keep losing myself in these daydreams. You're right next to me. I can hear you sleep, but I know you're not dreaming of me. Oh, we were young, so tenderly. Looked at the world through rose-colored glasses. You had your goals, then you met me. Did you let those dreams pass you by? I would never blame you if you.
And I found I was just really on an organization kick today. I always recommend if you notice you have a burst of energy for anything, if it's specific cleaning projects or whatever, go with your motivation. Like if I have the motivation and I'm going, I just keep going for it because you never know what the next day is going to bring or even the next hour. So I moved into our bathroom, tidied it up, but then started going through and just reorganizing and cleaning out the different drawers and stuff on my side of the vanity, as well as our little linen closet here in a second. It didn't need much. Nothing was too crazy, but just taking it out, giving it a quick wipe down and vacuum. It's nice because when you do it like now, where nothing is too crazy, it doesn't take me long and it looks really good. Now, I always organize my drawers based off of what I use most. So you guys know me, I am not huge into a lot of makeup and stuff like that. Like when I wear makeup, I love it. I love putting on makeup and stuff, but I'm not the person that's going to wear it every day. I know that's odd here on YouTube. Usually you have people that are like doing their hair and makeup and everything every single day. That's just not me. But skincare, I do a lot of. I love my skincare routine in the morning and the evening. So that top drawer is all my skincare stuff. The second drawer is makeup because on the days that I do feel like putting on makeup, I like to have just my basic makeup in here. I actually have an overflow of makeup that also stays under my sink where I have some bigger palettes and things like that. But this is just like what I would grab for on a regular basis. So if we're going out to eat or something, or like I said, if it's just a day that I feel like doing it, because you know how that is. Sometimes you just feel like being pretty one day. You feel like doing your hair, doing your makeup for no other reason than it's going to make you happy. To me, that's the whole point of makeup. Like, I don't do makeup for anyone other than myself. And I feel like that is the best way to look at it. Like, makeup is to make me feel good, make me feel pretty. So if there's a day that I'm like, I want to wear it, I wear it. If I don't want to wear it, I don't wear it. It's all personal preference. And then the bottom drawer is my hair care stuff. So this is my blow dryers, my curling irons, clips and hair ties, and all of those random things down here. This one probably gets the dirtiest because of it being hair care. So I always have like hair and stuff all built up on the bottom of this drawer.
You and I won't hit and miss. Give yourself to me, and we'll be more than friends for life. So, what's it gonna be? You gotta give me something. What's it gonna be? Are we gonna do this or not? I really need to know if you're in or out. You don't have to say the words, just look in my eyes. Tell me.
I always get questions about these organizers that I have under my sink, so I never linked them because I actually found them back at Home Goods. I don't even know how many years ago, like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. And I haven't seen them since, but I like them because they are stackable. They have the drawers, so it makes it easier for me to organize them. But I know you can get stuff like this everywhere. I do highly recommend it for under your sinks. It just helps with organization so much. So in the drawers, I keep stuff that I'm not grabbing for all the time. I don't need to see it. And then stuff on top is stuff that I would grab more daily. So body sprays, mouthwash stuff, or, well, makeup brushes just because they don't fit well in there. That's usually what I do in there. And then this is our little linen closet, which has gotten kind of crazy. There's a lot of stuff that we keep in here also. When we put in our water softener, it came with like a free, I don't even know, more than a year's supply of certain cleaning products. So that's what all of these larger cleaning bottles are, is stuff we got way back when we did that. So I was just organizing that out and moving the stuff around. That way the overflow of stuff was in one area, and then the stuff that I grabbed for more daily, my bathroom cleaning stuff, was on the other side. These are type of projects that if you can get to them when it's not too overwhelming and too crazy, it makes your life a lot easier, because it can be really overwhelming sometimes to do areas as simple as a linen closet, because linen closets get crazy. Pantries get crazy. So I like to try and stay on top of them more often. That way I never have that complete feel of like dread of having to do it.
Think she knows that she drives him crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes him want it so bad. Gets the attention that we wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, cause I want her to. Oh yeah, I'm running in circles just to make her react. My heart is racing, yeah, I want her so bad. I wanna kiss her, but I know for a fact that she's way too cool. But I want her to.
And then once again, this bathroom, I think I was in here for 10 or 15 minutes. I sometimes like to point out the time frame because, one, when it's sped up on video, I think we all wish we could clean this quickly. But also it's easy to like try and figure out the amount of time. Can get very skewed. So I like to kind of give you guys an idea of where we're at time frame. But I know often I personally make projects seem so much larger than they actually are when they can take like 5, 10, 15 minutes to do the different areas that need to get done.
We wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, cause I want her to. Oh yeah, I'm running in circles just to make her react. My heart is racing, yeah, I want her so bad. I wanna kiss her, but I know for a fact that she's way too cool. But I want her to.
Now, normally I like making my bed right away in the morning, but it also always depends. If Bobby has been in bed longer than I am, he is definitely someone that he can sometimes wakes up when I wake up and gets the day going right away. Other days he sleeps in, but he's also way more of a night owl where I wake up with the kids for school and stuff like that. So our schedules are a little bit off. So this day I did not make the bed right away in the morning, but I still like making the bed. Even if it's later in the day, there's just something about when it's the end of the day and we're ready for bed to go in and it just be nice and clean and serene that always just feels really good just to have everything just tidied up. It never takes that much time. So I highly recommend, even if you don't do it right away in the morning, just to go in there and do a quick little cleanup of your room. I promise, for me at least, it always makes a huge difference. And then I'm just quickly going through this basket of laundry. I'm notorious for letting clean laundry sit in a basket for days. So don't be like me and try to get to it right away. I'm trying to get better at that. I know I am not great at it, but things happen. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, if you're interested in checking out FlexiSpot, to check out my link in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
time.